Well, hi guys, Mark here and welcome today to Poole Moto in the south of England, and today I'm pleased to be bringing you the all new Royal Enfield Bear 650. Stay tuned. Well, hi there guys, Mark here and welcome today to a review on the all new Royal Enfield Bear 650. So just in the usual fashion, I'll run through all the specifications for you and we'll go for a test ride around the roads here in the south of England in Dorset, and then we'll finish off with the final thoughts at the end. So we're just going to start off with the price. There's three colours of this bike. This is like the green, which comes in at £6,749. Then you've got the black and silver, which is 6,849, and then the 249 colour scheme, which I really like, is 6,949. So this comes with the proven 648cc parallel twin engine that's used in like the Interceptor, the Continental, Shotgun and the Super Meteor. It's a wonderful engine, 270-degree crank, which gives it that sort of V-twin feel. It's got loads of low down power. It's very, very smooth indeed. 46.7 horsepower at 7,150 RPM, and torque is a strong 56.5 newton meters at 5,150 RPM. So for me, I'm really excited about this bike. This is kind of, I'm sure you'll agree with me, this is the bike that sort of I've wanted Royal Enfield to make for quite a few years. You know, I always sort of thought, you know, a scrambler version of the Interceptor would just be superb, and here it is. So it's quite a tall machine. 830mm seat, very, very comfortable and spacious. Just take a quick look at me on the bike. And as a reference, I'm 5'7", 170 centimetres with a 30-inch inside leg. I'm not flat-footed on this bike. Right, so it's easy to swing a leg over, but it is quite a tall seat. So I've got a 30-inch inside leg. I've got the balls of my feet down, but my heels are a good couple of inches up. But when you sit on it, it feels very comfortable. The beautiful bars, nice riding position. Legs are pretty much straight down, as you'd expect on this sort of scrambler type bike. Does feel quite firm in suspension when you sit on it, but I'm sure that will just settle in as the miles go on. But all in all, really nice riding position, little bit of forward lean, but on the whole quite upright. So all good. So it's weighing in at 214 kilos wet weight. Like with a lot of the Enfields, you know, they do have, you know, they are quite heavy off the side stand. This is the same sort of thing as like the Interceptor, but once you're moving, they have a lovely sort of solid feel to them. Very good. 13.7 litre fuel tank. From experience over the years, these engines are super economical. You're going to get 70 miles per gallon UK at least, I would have thought, out of these. So it's going to have a tank range of well over 150 miles. This is a brand new bike. It's all sort of bedding in nicely, but the six-speed gearbox is very, very smooth, very positive, even straight away. Got these dual-purpose tyres, so this bike could do light tracks and trails. We've got a 100 section on the front, which is a 19-inch wheel, and a 140 on the back, which is a 17-inch. Tyres are by MRF. Got Showa upside down forks non-adjustable, but don't worry about that because they're set up really nicely straight out of the factory. These rear shocks are really beefy with preload adjustment. Again, very nice ride quality. We'll talk a bit more of that later on. Comes with the Tripper navigation dash. Look at that later on. ABS, which you can turn on and off on the button there. Got LEDs all round with these nice big indicators. Convenient little USB just there. We'll just have a little look under the rear seat. So what you do is turn there. This panel comes off, and behind here you've got your battery, toolkit. Looks like a good comprehensive toolkit. Little knob here that you just pull. That releases the seat. And underneath the seat you've got your ECU, few wires, seat release, but it's not really much storage under there. So this engine is air and oil cooled. But just looking around the bike, first impressions, very nice looking bike indeed. Do you like this exhaust? Obviously just a single exhaust on this as opposed to the Interceptor's twin exhaust. So obviously with the pipes coming out the cylinder, they now have to run that way as opposed to coming around that way. Nice that it comes with a mudguard extender to keep the road debris at bay. But I say, just looking around the bike, it really does look very purposeful, really good. Service intervals are 7,500 kilometers, which is about 4,600 miles. These are pretty cheap and easy to service. We have a single disc on the front, and the braking is Bybree. There's a 2-piston sliding caliper there, providing more than adequate stopping power for this sort of bike. And on the back, again, single piston sliding caliper, Bybree. So no problems there. Switch gears all very positive, nice and tactile, but it does have a real nice premium feel about it, this bike. So anyway guys, let's do the test ride. Okay, Bear 650, let's try this out. So when you climb aboard, this really does feel like a top quality machine. Let's just run through all the controls here. We have a span adjustable cable clutch, which is moderate sort of pressure, that's nice. You have your home button, pass, high and low beams, indicators, a dual tone horn that sounds really good, and there's your sort of toggle switch for going into the menu. Over this side, engine start and engine stop, hazards, and that's your sort of mode button for all the different sort of like modes, like ABS on, off, that sort of thing. And we have a span adjustable front brake lever. So a really nice display there showing you all the information. You can actually change that to another sort of look, so to speak, but this is my favourite. Apologies if that's flashing, it's just a confliction between that and the camera's frame rate. Anyway, so to start it up, starts up absolutely instantly, settles down to an absolutely beautiful sound, 270 crank, same as what we've been used to on the Interceptor. The Super Meteor sounds absolutely glorious. So away we go, very easily into first gear, and a nice very early take on the clutch and a smooth pull away, which is great. Right guys, so welcome aboard the all new Royal Enfield Bear. I'm just going to run through the bike. So these mirrors, nicely in keeping with the bike. You can see a bit of my elbows. On the whole, good clear view behind with no vibrations in them. This riding position is absolutely superb. nice and upright, commanding. These bars are superb, really like these. Riding position, as you'd expect, being a scrambler type bike, very, very upright, leg position straight down, lovely comfortable seat, so all good in that respect. Brakes are bedding in, but they're very strong. That single disc up front, just try it again, more than enough stopping power. Back brake is good as well. But it's just the sort of the feel of this bike. You know, you've got that wonderful 270 crank 650 parallel twin engine, and it may only have 47 horsepower, but it's just got such a charm about it. It's exceptionally smooth, really, really nice. Just going to take it through this little village. So this gearbox, extremely slick, very nice. That's all good. Switch gear, pretty much the same on the as on the Himalayan. Very nice and tactile, all good in that respect. But it's just this engine, it just has a wonderful sort of smooth throb to it. Never sort of feels stressed. There's no nasty vibrations or anything like that. Absolutely superb. Same engine that's in the Interceptor and the Shotgun and the Super Meteor. So where this engine really shines is its flexibility. Fourth gear now, just going to open it up. 3, 4, 5,000. You can see it's really lovely and strong. So we're just sort of in top gear now, 50 mile an hour. Just chugging along at sort of 3,500 revs. Just drop it down to fourth gear. Show you fourth gear wind open. As you can see, pulls ever so well, really nice, very characterful engine. Bike feels very manoeuvrable. I mean, you've got a big 19-inch front wheel, but it kind of, you know, it's a scrambler style bike, so it suits it. Suspension's slightly on the firm side, but it's still a very, very comfortable machine. It's got a sort of a sporty feel to it, so that's all good. If I just open it up in top gear, as you can see, it absolutely flies by. So the bike feels wonderfully solid, very well planted. I absolutely love this riding position, really upright. These bars are great. Clutch, gearbox, very, very slick as well. Alright, let's take it through town. Right, so how does the Bear handle the urban environment? Well, pleased to say, very well. The fueling is absolutely impeccable. So here we are, fourth gear, 30 mile an hour. It's super smooth, running just like a sewing machine. Throttle response is nice. No riding modes on this, it's just a nice mellow throttle. The gearbox is so sweet on this and positive, really nice. Clutch has got a good weight to it, it's not snatchy at all, engages well. But this engine at the slow speeds, I mean, look, we're at 2,500 revs now. It's absolutely impeccably fueled, really good. And combined with this big, tall, commanding riding position, lovely wide bars, this bike feels absolutely great at low speed. It's got so much control. So just down to second now, just tiptoeing along very gently. You know, if you open it up, it's got loads of bottom end pull to it. Third gear into fourth, look, just over 2,000 revs. and that is 5 stars for the low speed running. Probably one of the nicest modern bikes I've tried actually for low speed work. Single disc up front by Brie, it's got plenty enough power for the job. First gear, snick it into second. Yeah, I mean, this bike weighs 214 kilos wet. It's just got a lovely weight to it. Everything's so smooth, it feels well screwed together. I do love this dash, it's got loads of information there. But no, as you can see there guys, the Bear is very happy at the low speed running, superbly fueled. I mean, it's a cold winter's day today, but I can't feel any heat whatsoever coming from that engine. So there you have it guys, the all new Bear 650 is a joy to ride through town. Right, so what's the Bear like at the higher speeds on the dual carriageway? So 4th gear, opening it up through that lovely gutsy mid-range, very easily up to your 70 miles an hour, and we are doing 5,000 RPM at 70 miles an hour. Bike feels very stable, it's got a lovely weight to it. Quite windy, obviously it's a naked machine, but it's holding its own very well at 70. Top speed is about 100 mile an hour out of these. So we're just going to slow it down a bit and then do a roll on. 55, wide open. As you can see, it's a wonderful engine, very tractable indeed. So sort of 65 mile an hour up to 70 and beyond. That engine does pull really strongly. I'll just drop it down a gear to 5th, get the revs up a bit, and there's no annoying vibrations whatsoever coming from that engine. Very impressive. I've always loved these 650 engines. But just cruising here at a nice 60, this is truly a joy to ride this bike. It's got a really good solid feel to it. I've been on this bike for well over an hour now, and it's really growing on me. If you're looking for a sort of a do everything bike with loads of character, looks really cool, it's got that wonderful engine, definitely take a look at one of these. So I'm just going to wind it open again. Yeah, very impressive. Never ever feel stressed, these 650 engines. They may only have 47 horsepower, but it's the way it delivers. It's very smooth, sort of 5,000 RPM. Absolutely brilliant. Alright then guys, so we'll wrap it up down here at the lovely Poole Harbour. It's quite foggy out there today, can't see much, but it is a winter's day. Anyway, let's just go over here and have our final thoughts. So yeah, been very impressed with this new Bear 650. It's an absolute joy to ride. So see what it's like into neutral. It's just super easy into that, into neutral. Little sound check for you. Great stuff. It'd sound fantastic, wouldn't it, with an aftermarket exhaust. I'll just leave it running for a while, just with the indicators and the lights for you. So big old LED indicators, a decent LED headlight. And there's your rear end there. So good stuff. God, I've made it very dirty. So yeah, that is a cracking bike, absolutely superb. Royal Enfield have done really well with that, I'm sure you'll agree. We'll just run through the bike again. So these dual purpose tyres by MRF, absolutely fine. I've been out into some pretty wet, cold conditions today, no slides, good dual purpose tyres those. Suspension, a little bit on the firm side I would say, but on the whole, you know, still a very nice, very comfortable, compliant ride. If anything, slightly on the sporty side, which is a good thing. That engine is an absolute gem, as always. Fantastically smooth at all revs, very torquey. It's got a lovely feel to it. Absolute 6 stars, I'd give that out of 5. Absolutely brilliant. Love these engines. Proven, reliable, economical. The look of the bike, in my eyes, is absolutely great. Royal Enfield have really done well on it. You know, I've been wanting Royal Enfield to make this bike for a few years, and here it is. Nice, comfortable seat. Nicely padded, good for your passenger as well. Got a grab rail. Off the side stand, it's moderately heavy, and to push it about is pretty easy really. Gearbox, really nice, probably one of the nicest I've tried from Enfield. Very light, positive, very nice indeed. Riding position is superb. These nice wide bars, really upright, fantastic. So that's good. Nicely fitted a fender extender. But yeah, they've done really well on that. Very impressed. There you go, guys. So if you wouldn't mind, please post your comments down below on what you think about the new Bear 650. Please give me a like, share and subscribe to my channel. And I'll catch you again in a week or so for another review. Ride safe, guys. All the best. Bye for now.